so they may check your harness. For those of you in line waiting to board a snowmobile, please make sure you stand behind the yellow line.
Scan platform. Platform clear.
Drop it, drop it. There, now, he's coming. Oh, he missed the ship. Oh! He's still got his mouth, he's choking on it.
dog at home.
Hello and welcome back to Only Forever Adventures. Today we're going to talk about our day at Seaworld. We had a free entry into Seaworld due to us buying a 3-park pass with Discovery Cove. So we were able to go into Seaworld up to 14 times if we wanted to, as well as Aquatica.
Right.
We did not go to Aquatica this trip at all. We have not been there yet at all, really, either time. But our day at Seaworld was wonderful.
Great.
Was a beautiful day weather-wise, and crowd capacity was very full, but it wasn't too hectic. We were able to see all the shows that Xander wanted to see. He was all about the shows this trip.
Shows and front row seats.
And soak zone, in the soak zone, which we paid for. But with being as nice as it was there that day, we were dry within 20 minutes of being soaked. And but it was really fun, and you'll see that fun in the video, or we'll have seen it by this will be at the end of our vlog. As far as SeaWorld goes, it's always nice there. We enjoy it. We don't have a problem with it. We saw everything we wanted to see. Yeah. There was a few rides down, of course, but you know, that seems to be with all of the parks these days, that there's just going to be down rides.
We went on a new penguin track.
We did get on the penguin track first thing. He got the first row seat POV.
So you would see that in the video.
We were all a little taken aback by it, because it is labeled a family style coaster, and it was very thrilling. It was a thrill ride for all of us involved, the 5 of us.
Yeah.
And a couple of us got sick on it. Matter of fact, we were a little, two of the people got nauseous. You felt a little
I felt a little
woozy.
bit on a second launch on the last curve that went up, then it kind of slowed down before it went back down.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like, ooh.
Yeah, I was fine on it. Xander was fine on it.
I think your brother Bobby was fine.
Yeah, he said he felt a little bit of dizziness with it, even though it doesn't go upside down or anything like that.
No.
And
no loops.
It's it's quick.
It was
quick. There's a lot of banking and stuff like that.
It wasn't a rough ride. It's just some banking and stuff got me.
No, it was really fun to be able to ride that.
It was. I'm glad we did.
We also saw the mermaid. She was in a tank. I guess they're calling her like a pearl diver. I think if you pay a fee, she will
dive and
get a pearl from it somewhere.
An oyster.
Yeah.
She brings it back up. They open it up for you. You get a pearl.
Yeah, you get to take the pearl home.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the price was. I didn't even look at the price, but it was nice seeing a mermaid.
It was very cool to see her performing in there. Very cool. We got pictures. She waved at us.
And what I remember years when I was little, there was a SeaWorld up in Ohio, and they did pearl diving, but they didn't have a mermaid. You just had somebody go dive in and get it.
Yeah, I remember that too back as a kid. Yeah. It was like in the little Asian pagoda type place.
Yes.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was nice.
Yeah.
But we're dating ourselves back.
Yeah. Xander got to go to the dolphin nursery. He loves it there. Yep. He sits in the window and just watches the dolphins. He could sit there all day if we let him.
Goodness, he would.
The food we ate at the Sharks underwater restaurant, and it is a restaurant that has a huge aquarium glass on the one end, and you can sit right at the glass. Yeah. There are hammerhead sharks in there, nurse sharks, rays. There's rays and some other types of fish. There's a puffer fish in there as well.
It was nice.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful ambiance to sit in there and see that. And as I said, you can take pictures as the sharks are swimming by. And food there was good. Nothing to really write home about. Right. Price wise, average. Portion wise, to me, was very good on what I bought. Xander had the salmon, which he did eat it. However, he didn't go on and on about it being the best salmon he ever had. What did you get? I can't remember.
I can't remember what I got.
I can't remember either.
Me either.
My
Life with
brother Bob got. Did you get chicken nuggets?
I didn't get chicken nuggets.
I know you bought. Somebody had fries.
No, we bought fries for Alexander.
Yeah, there was fries. It was a nice portion size on the fries. My brother Bob was not hungry for food. He ended up getting a cannoli cheesecake piece of cake. It was huge. 3 people could have ate that thing. And then we just got regular drinks. Alcoholic drinks are available at this restaurant, but we didn't partake in any of that this trip. Service was excellent. The waiter was lovely. As always, all the employees were helpful, and when we needed their help. Xander saw everything he wanted to see. He liked to see the dolphins is one of his big things, and the sharks. But he also saw the sea turtles, the manatees, the alligators, and he fed the sea lions, and he fed the sharks, and
the stingrays,
and the little stingrays, and he got to touch the stingray in the stingray pool. We did just about everything there is to do there, except for some of the rides, as I said, which were closed. But otherwise, it was a great day at SeaWorld, and we would definitely go back.
Go back again.
It's also on our list of repeat places to go, and we really enjoyed it. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, just remember,
Life's an adventure.
only forever.